I'm Yandell Walton, and I'm an artist working here on Wurundjeri country, here in Melbourne, Australia, and this is my new public sculpture, Zone Red. This work has been commissioned by the City of Yarra for this heritage plinth here in Edinburgh Gardens. So I predominantly work with moving image and projection in a very kind of spatial context, both in galleries and in the public. This is the first time I have created anything to this scale in terms of a sculptural work that has been fabricated. So it has been really exciting and really challenging. That I'm really driven to create work about the climate crisis. That is something that deeply affects me. I use public art to try and raise awareness about individual impact on the environment. A lot of my work looks at shifting landscapes due to human impact or ecological devastation. So the main element of this work is a digital countdown clock, counting down the seconds, minutes, hours and days to the year 2030. So I have incorporated this motif into many other works over the years. 2030 is significant as that's the date the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, the IPCC, predicted we would exceed 1.5 degrees global warming. This is alarming because the increase in global temperatures will affect our planet significantly, causing severe weather events, rising sea levels, and irreversible ecological devastation. Zone Red is powered fully by the solar panels that are part of the work. So using renewable energy in my work is new and super exciting. For me, it really promotes the fact that we can utilise renewable resources for power and move away from fossil fuels. And I also hope it raises awareness around our individual actions and behaviours when it comes to using resources. We are all responsible for this crisis, and we all have the ability to create meaningful change before it's too late. There is a reflective surface under the solar panel which reveals a world map of CO2 emissions. The nature of the design means that potentially the clock will turn off if there's not enough sun, so in like the winter months. And for me, this really highlights our reliance on electricity, and also the fact that maybe we can pull back and only utilise what we can create through renewable sources. I chose the colour blue because it really stood out in this environment. For me, it's associated with technology, mainly because of the contrast of colour to the existing environment around here. So this work took about 18 months to produce from concept to delivery. I had to research the technology, specifically around solar technology, to create the renewable energy powered sign. And I also had to work with a fabricator and an engineer to design a work that would stand up for 18 months. So this is the first time I've created a sculptural work that's more permanent at this scale.